that Jericho win, none of these trees right here got fucked up. Out of all the trees around Tulsa.
Yep.
That's the spirit of Yahawashi Rawchaa right there. Yeah.
But I seen big old trees uprooted.
Hey.
Like, godly.
Man.
Exactly. Got bony ass limbs too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, that's the spirit of Yahawashi Rawchaa. He said, we're going to take care of the buzzers. We ain't worried about them. We going to leave that little prophesied spot alone. And
I seen big trees, man. People have.
Man, hey, they still picking up the damage of them trees. Huh?
Y'all live?
Yeah, I'm live now, yeah. Y'all talking about them big old trees. They still got them roots you still seeing. I said, man, you got to walk around it. I can't even go straight.
Shalom, shalom, Yahshua. Hebrew Israelites of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first. Head to the east, give our praise and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Qadash. Peter Rubiton, Peter the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors. Apostle Elders, Great Millstone. Shalom to you, sister and brothers, like the truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying. Show themselves approved. Shalom. Come to talk to you today. Y'all, hey, prophecy is moving real fast. Real fast. What's going on right now is the money is getting shook up. The money getting shook up because it's getting prepped for that MOTB, the micro CHIP. So you got all the major players. You know, right now we got what they call that a currency war or a battle where the U.S. or Babylon the Great will put sanctions on somebody and then, you know, ruin their economy. What's happening, we're at the point now to where that's backfired. They started it on Russia, which we're going to bring scriptures on that. Started out with Russia. Russia gathered up other nations. They started a new currency called the BRICS. You know, the BRICS currency, which is going to destroy the U.S. dollar as the reserve currency. When that happens, that's going to collapse the whole global market, monetary market, which that's what the elites want. Because they're going to issue in something else that's going to have everybody running to in order to, you know, buy or sell. You know, to get their goods. They're going to be doing it. They're going to put everybody in a bad situation. And the first thing to do that, you got to collapse the current rulership, the current government, which is backed by what? The U.S. dollar, the petrodollar. That's green right now. Right now, that's under attack. You got the BRICS nations, which stands for Brazil, Russia, India, and South Africa. They started other nations with them. They're going to meet on the 22nd of this month. They're going to talk about is putting in their currency as the new reserve currency of the whole world, backed by gold. Speak right, it's all rolling out. Don't get so in Babylon the Great or America, you know, using dollar to what we got. You got to get ready to lose all of this because it's about to go. Get ready for that transition. If you real comfortable, hey, it's gonna be bad for you. Esau, yeah, it's gonna be a snare. You know, so I'm gonna come up. Let's see what I got. I'm gonna come with the opening precept. You might come with it. I'll continue to get to it. James 5:1. Yeah.
I got one right quick. This is on Proverbs 11:28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch.
See that right there? Hey, don't trust in your money. Money not gonna save you. You know, the Lord said, "Trust in righteousness. Righteousness is what delivers." You know, trust in what the Lord had your faith. And I noticed what to say. The love of money is the root of all evil. You love money, hey, it must be bad for you, man. Because I know what that's gonna lead you to. If Esau got a plan. He done made a snare which goes into a trap. If everybody love money, he's gonna put a device in your body so he can track you. And once you get the device in your body, you know good to Yahawashi if you're an Israelite.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, because that precept you just read, he said, he that trusts in riches shall fall, right? And then he said, he that trusts in righteous shall have pretty much have life never beat. And that pretty much, that also goes to what we quote all the time in the Proverbs 3 and 5, you know. trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not onto thy own understanding. So when you lean on your own understanding, that you are an individual that trusts in riches. All right. And then that very next precept it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him. All right. Acknowledge Yahawah to Yahawashi. That's the true money. That's the true riches. Okay. And he shall direct our path. Right. So ultimately that's what we out here to tell you, to trust in Yahawah to Yahawashi, not the tangible things of this world. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the piece of precept. All right, this is James chapter 5 and verse 1. And it said, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garment moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You shall heap treasure together for the last days.
Now, you hear that? It said, go now, how, ye rich man. So all these dudes got them hedge companies, Fortune 500 companies, you're not a top elite, what they call it, the middle class.
Mm-hmm.
If you that, hey, you about to be howling in a minute, man. This devil about to make you worthless. The money gonna go digital. The CBDC, central bank digital currency, they about to switch it over to that. So if you got all your pride, I got money, especially these hood niggas, Jake.
Yeah.
They put their money to their ear, the money calling, or they up there throwing money out, making rain. Hey, the devil about to do away with that dollar. And that's why I said all your misery should come upon you. So you done spent your whole life chasing the bag. Doing abominable acts for a bag, stepping over people to get the bag, being treacherous to your brother to get the bag, and then the devil about to say their bag is no longer valid. That's gonna bring a lot of misery. Like Jacob, I done did all this sick stuff to get this bag.
Man.
All this sick stuff to get this bag. Hey, that's gonna make Jake gonna bug out tremendously when that happens.
Real quick. This is 1 Timothy 6 and we'll start at 8. It says, and have food and raiment, let us be therewith content. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptations and snares, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Man. Okay, yeah, it kind of goes the same precept we just brought out right there, man. Same thing. Your miseries come upon you. You don't put your trust in your money. It's gonna go bad for you. Because really, that shouldn't have been your mindset. Like you did lesson that you supposed to build your treasure up in heaven. Spiritual things, spiritual works. Not, I'm getting my hustle on. I'm about to go, pop a little ray, get the bags, get the bricks, hit the block, get the hood rats. That's your average hood nigga Jake mentality. Like I call it, crack me up, hood nigga logic. That's their first mindset, scheme, plot. They done did a lot of treacherous things for the love of money.
That's why that first precept said, and having food and raiment, let us be content. Because just like the scripture said, your daily bread is all you need. You just look to the Lord for what you need. Like if you're looking for greed, greed gonna get you in the end, man.
And just to back you up, the Lord also says, make Luke paraphrase. He said, don't worry about the things of tomorrow. He said, shall not the birds. He said, don't the Lord feed the birds every day? So don't worry about because he knows what you need. And so that's another thing. That's why people also go down for those riches, because they can't stand the suffering that we have to do and endure through these curses that we're up under. And this is why they actually go chase after the bag. But they in their mind, they like, I don't want to be poor no more. Okay.
Plus, like that's Babylonian culture.
Yeah.
Like I worked sales before, and I remember we had an Edomite manager tell us that greed was good. You need the embodiment. He said you need to embody the spirit of greed so you can get them sales to go out and do it. I remember, I just hit my memory bank. Like Esau promotes that.
Right.
Being greedy, whoever you got to take out to get it, he got like a shark or a snake mentality. Whoever you got to take out to get the money, that you should do. And he gets the money. And so he becomes the standard. So Jake like, okay, I got to be like this devil. I got to do the same thing to get the money too, to get the respect of Eve. Yeah, but Eve respects that. A man with the bag, a man with the money, he's a real man.
That's and the apocryphal right there, where it says the judge as the people, the king as the people, and so the people as themselves. You look paraphrasing that in the book of Barak, where the king are pretty much as I said, he's a standard, and so everybody else is going to follow him behind him. So this is how you know who is in authority, as in Proverbs 29 and 2, where it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's how you know who's in authority right now. These are even so-called white men. This is why we're seeing all of this wickedness, all of this iniquity.
That's a false philosophy right there to live by. You know, that's not Yahawashi. He didn't tell us to live like that or seek that. Esau said that. So Jake, you know, we've been in captivity for so long. Jake is like, okay, what they call it, a rat race.
Yeah.
You know, you're in a rat race. Jake like, okay.
Rat race.
Yeah. So Jake is in the mindset of I gotta hustle and bustle. I gotta hustle. You know, if my bread ain't right, I gotta hit somebody. I gotta do all kind of wicked acts. Really, to get rich without on the grave. Like to really get real rich, hey, you gotta do a crime. Most likely. Like now I understand that precept. He said it's easy for a rich man to. He said it's easy for a camel to pass the eye of a needle. The rich man gets the kingdom of heaven. Now I'm starting to really understand that precept. When I was younger, I didn't understand that. Now I get it. A lot of so-called rich men in Babylon the Great, they've done great wickedness to get their wealth. Because Esau owns the wealth. You got something there? Yeah, I got a quick. We'll just read the next verse down. It's a classic, plus we quoted it already. First Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which will some coveted after they have erred from the faith. It says, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. Woo, and I really get that precept now, man. For the love of money, some have pierced themselves with many sorrows. A perfect example of that, y'all saw Ja Morant, the basketball player. Yeah. This dude got $200 million, but he wilding out. And everybody, like, you talk to worldly people, they don't know why he wilding out. Us in truth, we know why he wilding out. He got his manhood took. So now he got to get the gun, act gangster to try to get back what he lost. Because that's what comes with that deal. What comes with that bag. It's going to be sorrow. And really, that's just the beginning of sorrow. Wait till that MOTB roll out and the devil put that micro CHIP in people, and then see how the Lord going to do you then. That's why I like that part where it says they pierced themselves. You know, with many sorrows. You know? And then people with that rich, with all that money and did all that wickedness, they erred from the faith first because they knew, man, they couldn't make it, you know, just getting their daily bread. They wanted to have their riches on this side, like Esau. That's why they're going to die by that death by pain. And having all that money, they're going to pierce themselves with many sorrows. So when the MOTV comes, they ain't going to want to give up that money. They ain't going to want to give up that big bag that they got.
And that's because they love money more than anything else. So the fact that they don't want to give up their money, give up their big bag, they're going to continue more wicked. So, yeah. Earthly faith. Plus, like, they're carnal. The scriptures and the faith is foolishness to them. We can bring them the truth. They be like, man, you go broke, nigga. Right. That don't even make sense. Nigga, I'm about to go do that and do this little crazy stuff, and I'm about to get the bag. Because they like, they're going to come to that DMX spirit in the movie Belly. I can't eat no book. They book messing your head up. If money didn't die, nigga. Ain't nothing else to the shit. I had a Jake down there say that to me. He didn't say like DMX, but you pretty much came to me like that, you know. I had my brother kind of come to me like that too, and I'm just like, God damn, they gone, you know. And like I read that precept, man. I like how that's how you know you have a child spot on, because that MOTB is going to pierce your skin. It's gonna go on your hand and it's gonna go on your head. It's going to pierce you, and man, just like there's a movie called Implanted, when it pierces them, that's gonna be many sorrows. Cause like me and Barak was talking about that. When you put that device in your head, like Esau can talk to you. Man. He might say things to you, you can't shut it off. He's in there. He can tell you, hey, I need you to go do this. I need you to go do that. Like, and that's an eternal monologue you can't shut off. You probably can't get no sleep. I remember watching that movie Implanted. Remember the device telling her when she could sleep, when she couldn't sleep? It was shocking her. That's that scripture that coming to life, man. It's gonna be many sorrows. They're gonna wish they wouldn't have did it after they done did it. Like, dang, that money wasn't even worth it. Like,
that's gonna be the previous sword.
Previous, like, God.
That's like 16 and 2.
Yeah.
That's that grievous sword. And you know, it's funny because there was an article where you can barely find those articles where it says those grievous swords will cause that one disease, right? Yeah. And so I seen brothers get their lessons taken down because, you know, they don't want that information out. And that grievous sword is definitely in there, man.
Yeah, I got one. To back up what they were just saying. This is Proverbs 19:1. Better is a poor man that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. That perfectly goes back what you said about Ja Morant. You know, and pretty much all of them, they all talk praise when they got money because they bumped up. They got their security in that money. But, you know, it's better to have this word.
Like I said, who could feel that is Bill Cosby. They already done made Michael Jackson and Prince take a dirt nap. Nipsey Hussle. Will Smith, he feeling that. That dude, that you tell, he like, goddamn, I'm rich, I'm on top. You look at him, tell he's straight merciful. They using his wife to kill him.
They about to do Oprah like that.
Yeah, Oprah.
They about to Oprah about to take the fall for Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that's really behind it, they duck it and hide.
They're gonna throw her out there like a scapegoat.
Yep.
And her placement's already in place. Tyler Perry. He gonna slide up in her spot and take the crowd. And there they go rinse and repeat. Yep. So all that shit she did, all that money she got, it's gonna be all for nothing. Yep. That's me. Hey, Oprah in misery right now. She over like, if they're gonna get rid of me, or they're not gonna get rid of me. She ain't in peace.
You seen that she was over there handing out pillows. She trying to get that sympathy, because she know they about to fuck.
Yeah. The two of her dudes she put on got caught, and I'm like, I know Oprah had a hand in that. So, and then the movie came out, so everybody on the trafficking stuff. So yeah, you right, man. She's not. She probably ain't even sleeping at night. She probably gotta take medication to sleep. You know, and this is one of the richest Eves in America that I know of. I don't know no other Eve that's richer than Oprah. Like, you know, but she ain't happy. She's miserable right now. Like Ox said, she in straight misery. She don't know if she about to get that L or not. Because if she go to jail, that's gonna be a life sentence. She gonna get what Epstein was about to get. You know what I'm saying? So
they gonna fabricate up there. Like, hey, she killed her.
Yeah, she gonna get there like Epstein. Yeah. So she really worried. I think she ain't, like you said, I think she ain't worried about the jail, the sentence. She worried about death. Like, you know, they might get rid of. She knows too many secrets. Oprah don't know too much. Yeah. So she can't be alive. She gotta go.
So she got way too much.
Yeah, so they got to just get rid of her. You know, so
I gotta put on the bag. This is Mark 8:36. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul?"
Woo, that's perfect what the Ox said, man. You gain the whole world. You get all that money, you got the world to pick it up. You get that contracts like Zion Wilson, John Morant. You know, you get the record company, little baby, and all the little babies. Hey, you gain the whole world in. If you got that money, everybody gonna worship you. You become an idol. You know, you get that Michael Jordan money. You know, Oprah money. Like I said, Oprah money. You gonna get everything in the world. But that's gonna come with misery. Because in a minute, you're gonna find like LeBron James, like, you can't spend your money the way you want to. You get that money, Esau, you gotta sign off. Like I watched YouTube clip, they said they gotta go to like a group of Edomites to get any big purchase. So I'm like, really, that ain't your money, man. That's basically like a loan. You know? Like, how the hell I got some money, I gotta come to you on what I want to spend it on. So now I understand why Jace get rich and they don't do nothing for their community. They can't. Esau don't allow that. If you do, I'm about to cut your water off. You're here to look good, get jewelry, get rims, get women, look good to make other Jakes chase their same lifestyle, and that's it. That's the snare, that's the trap. And then like now it's about to really step to a whole nother level. Now it ain't gonna be just about no money. Now it's gonna be, you know, they're gonna have them promoting the device. I got my device in my body. You know, you got Steph Curry, LeBron James. They're gonna have, I got my device, you better go get yours. Now the devil wants to track you. You know, we got our phones. That ain't good enough for this devil. He wants your phone in your body. Plus, well, you know the scriptures. I'm going to bring that out too. One of y'all can bring out that Revelation 14:9, the penalty for getting the device. When he puts that device in your body, he just got you. He said, I ain't got to worry about you no more. When you device in your body, you go do whatever you want to do. You know, you no longer good for the marriage. You're not a virgin anymore. Esau has now branded you, which is the only law he want to keep, the Exodus law where you pay a perpetual slave. Yeah. He want to do that law. Once he put the device in your body, you go do whatever you want to do. Like he has discounted you. You are disqualified for the marriage. Disqualified for that salvation of Yahawashi by getting that. Because he told us in our word in Revelation, I want to say, was it 14:9 or 14:9, not to get it. You know, don't get that. But see, passport shops don't teach that. Passport shops don't even know what the MOTB is. He don't know what the mark of the beast is. So if he don't know how he can tell you watch out for it, he's not a watchman. He's just parroting Esau's doctrine. And he doing it for money too. A lot of them dudes is all about the money. You know, filthy lucre. They passed the offer plate around 8 times. You know, Sister Ola needs surgery. My back, my foot is hurt. You're gonna pass the plate around if you can help. And you don't get no edification and like know what's even coming. So the MOTB comes out, like, I feel like there's no cover for that sin because every Jake done heard it. You got the pastor elders putting out lessons. We putting out all kind of lessons. Don't get that MOTB, the grain of rice. Like I think everybody heard that, but now it's like, do you believe that or not? And most people that got a lot of money, they're like, shit, I ain't believing that. I got to get this money, man. So give me that device because I need the money. You know, that's gonna come down. I think everybody done heard it.
And you know, another thing to think about, is that everybody, you know how they say the servant is not greater than his master. And Yahawashi said if they persecute you, if they persecuted me, they also persecute you. And ultimately, a lot of these celebrities, and pretty much it's gonna happen to the whole world, is the devil is gonna come and they're gonna tempt him, just like they did Yahawashi when he went on that 40 days fast and 40 nights. You know, with that in Matthew 4th chapter, where he put him on a high mountain, and he said, if you bow down to me, I will give you all of these kingdoms. I will give you everything that the kingdom said. You know, matter of fact, because I already had it pulled up, I'll go ahead and read that, right? Because it's Matthew 4:9, and it said, again, the devil takes him up on an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things would I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. And that's ultimately what these 2/3 Jakes and all these celebrities have done. Instead of following Yahawah's footsteps, they bow down and worship the devil. Okay? And in verse 10, and this is the words of Yahawah, he said, then said Yahawah unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only thou shalt serve. And that's the mindset that you gotta have in the day and age when they get you their mark of the beast, their RFID. All right, but ultimately, everybody in the world is gonna get that same temptation, and that temptation gonna come by if you have 20,000 in the bank, and they gonna say, I can give you all your money back as long as you get this implant. That's that temptation that Yahawashi wants to receive too, but it's gonna come in the form of digital currency to us, you know, and that's the decision you're gonna have to make ultimately in the end.
Like basically, the devil wanted Yahawashi to sell out. Jake always sell out, right? Because the thing in Babylon the Great America is all about get your money up, get your money. Money is king, cash is king here, you know. So Jake, that's his mindset. But Jake hasn't been versed in the truth, in the scriptures like that. Don't help him, man. Or it's your best. It's pretty much to soften you up. So you go out and really think about it. Plus, Christianity preps you for destruction. You know, so we got to give our praise and glory to Yahawashi. That he brought us back to the truth, man. We ain't with that.
Christianity also preps you to love money. And all they teach you is prosperity. If you put $30 in this collection plate, and the Lord's gonna bless you with 130.
They do say that. You're right.
It teaches you to be covetous, to want a lot of different shit, and instead of being content to what you have. And that was the spirit of King David. He told everybody. He told the Lord, "Hey man, bless me." In fact, I can get something while I get it.
What I was gonna say to back you up even further with that is that this is how you know all the prophets was on the same mindset, because I always bring out 1 Peter 5:8. It said, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. And by way of you being sober, you being level-headed enough to know that when not to offend the Heavenly Father, which his name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son, and when you know that the devil is going to try to tempt you, you know how he's going to come and tempt you. And that's what it means to be sober. And then it says, be vigilant. And ultimately, you're supposed to watch. So ultimately, when you apply that scripture, you're ultimately basically applying the words of Yahawah to Yahawashi, because you're watching. You know, as Yahawashi once said, watch and pray that you not fall into temptation. You know?
Yeah, I got this quick one from this is what King David, his mindset was. I'm gonna start here at 35. This is Psalm 119 and 35. It says, "Make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto the testimony, and not to covetousness." It says, "Turn away my eye from beholding vanity, and quickening thou me in thy way." So like King David was like, man, keep me in thy testimonies, keep me in this word, and not being covetous and wanting everything, right, and needing everything and gotta have everything. And that's what Christianity teaches you, man. They teach you covetousness. They want you to gain more money, put more money into their collection plate so the Lord can bless you with some more money and give you this miracle spring water and put it on your bills. And somehow you will get a $30,000 payment or some shit. And that's the same thing with when the devil was tempting Yahawashi. He wanted him to be coveted and wanted him to take the whole world. But he already had the whole world. He just needed to follow his own path. Right. Got it out.
Hey, I got one. Yeah. Back to what Qadash just said. It's meaning never everything.
Daily bread, the Lord is going to bless you daily.
Grasshoppers running around, and I'm like, why are these grasshoppers coming around? And I know that's the heavy father feeding the birds right there. Because you know, birds, they go after them grasshoppers with the quick, you know.
Hey, it's trouble. That's feeding us. Yeah. Shit, John the Baptist, what he do? He ate locusts and honey. Yeah. Shit.
And that's plentiful right now. They said we might have to survive off that when the MOTB comes.
Some of them being yellow.
Throw these on the fire.
I'm saying that might get by like that. See that? So now, when the devil say, "Oh, cash is over with," now we're going MOTB, we're going digital currency, go get this. See, I like what I've said right. That's fire. We already like shit. The Lord already making all these locusts and grasshoppers everywhere. I'm gonna eat on that. You know what I'm saying? They plentiful right now. You know, and like I like what y'all said too. It's like when I used to stay in my mother's house, the house I remember I had a cherry tree in the front yard. I used to watch the birds come eat all them cherries off the tree. Like, man, they didn't put in no, they just boom, 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 eat, and then it showed intelligence too. Like the birds will peck the seed out, then eat the cherry. I'm like, damn, who? You know what I'm saying? How they do this? I'm saying the intelligent power made all of this, man. It's not what Esau said, a big bang, and you climbed out the soup, you came from monkeys. Man, get the hell out of here with that. Nah, man, everything got an intelligent design. Prophecy's raining out. And I made a beautiful analogy, man. We're going to be on some locusts when the devil say you can't, you know, eat or you know, buy nothing unless you get my currency, that CBDC. And say to get back on that, come online, it's going to take $55 US. That's going to automatically create hyperinflation over here. So $2 is going to be $110. You know, so what they're going to do is, this the plan here. This how they gonna do it, y'all. When that happens, everybody gonna panic because like most of us ain't gonna afford nothing. So devil like, I got it. I got you. We're gonna use the new what they call it, Fed coin, whatever name they want to call it. Whatever digital currency they're gonna use, they're gonna say use this, and you get the old price. What's gonna happen with that, y'all? Everybody gonna go, okay, I'm gonna go. They're gonna go for it automatically, just to get they living. Yeah, they gonna go for it. You know. Which, hey, we ain't even gonna be using that. That's not the MOTB just yet. Right. But that's a step. The devil does everything by steps. You know, like I said earlier, the 1 ounce way, that was a step. You know, he's moving everything to get to that MOTB, that micro CHIP. That's Esau's #1 move right there. So he's going to use that BRICS nations. That's gonna collapse the dollar. People gonna panic. You know, he's got to bring out UN troops. Gonna be some panic, and then he's gonna bring up, I got you. He's gonna come in like a savior. You know, because most people don't know the truth and the truth. They're going to look at that as relief. They give me that Fed now real quick. Right. You know, I get the old price. They're going to tell other people, go get the Fed now. You know? And everybody going to be using that. And once they get comfortable using that, that's when those booths going to get set up. You got to go get that. They're going to say you need technology to get in the store. Oh, I think you sent that clip. Barak, you sent that clip. In New York, They got that store over there. And you can't get in unless you got the little device or whatnot. The people ain't liking it. That's how I know. Hey, this thing gonna come in by bloodshed, man. Everybody's seeing it.
Elder Apostle Tahar and Elder Malcolm Chicago, they both put out lessons about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one out on that too. That's big right there. So the people ain't with that, you know, but they're gonna get forced into it. That's why Revelation 13:16 said he calls them all. So right now the people ain't with it, and Esau know the people ain't with it. But what he gonna do? Collapse that dollar. That's gonna make him get right. You know, when you're looking at a pack of hamburger meat worth $500, you gonna use cash now?
That's in the scriptures. It said they should eat a measure of wheat for a penny. And
yeah.
like, a measure of wheat was a measure of wheat is like for a penny was a day's wage. So a day's wage now what is like shit. Just if you use $20 an hour and 8 hours, what is that? $160. So you're gonna get a measure of wheat for like a little bit, a cup of wheat for like 100. That's hyperinflation.
And a loaf of bread might cost that.
A loaf of bread, who was that? Venezuela was like $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah, car. And that's what Barak about to go, man, the way in Venezuela. And see, that's gonna do is that's gonna make the people migrate to the Fed now, automatically, just with that one move.
Yeah, but I'm
They're gonna feel like I ain't got a choice.
Yeah, that's another piece of information I wanted to bring out too, because I just did a lesson on it. Is that all start eating, they about to start making people get taxes on it. If you receive over $600 every year through cash out, they're gonna make you paying taxes on it. And that's another form of unrighteous decree. They're gonna make people go get that Fed now situation.
That's straight up, because we're already getting taxed when you get your check
Yeah.
on top. Then when you buy any good, you get taxed.
Right.
Now, if I do a purchase over $600, you're gonna tax me again?
Yeah, basically if you receive over $600 a year on cash out, they're gonna make you pay taxes on it.
And you know that, and I look at that move too, you know what they're doing with that move? That's gonna make people migrate from cash.
Yep.
They're already getting rid of it. If I quit using it, go to whatever new they pull up.
I brought it up.
I done got over $600 on cash out. Like, I done did that before. That's real easy to do. So everybody gonna drop cash out because the devil's all about dropping cash. He wants a digital asset because he wants to track everything. He wants to track everything and know everything. Like right now, I can go cut a yard, get $20. Esau don't know about that.
Right.
He can't tax me on that. That was me 20, my agreement, whoever yard I cut. 40 for the yard, I'm gonna get 40. And that's a day's labor, day's wage, how it's supposed to be. Esau don't know about that. He's trying to do away with that. He don't like that. Getting them under the table money, you ain't getting. I want to see your every purchase. So the money go digital, and I want to cut a yard. Me and her gonna have to, do our little phone apps, all that. And this devil gonna know, okay, Sister Ola gave you $40 at 2:00 to cut her yard.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna need to tax about $5 of that.
Yeah.
You did this. He ain't got need to tax you on that. And it's like, dang, that's no freedom, man. Like, god dang, devil. So you gonna tax me on every little thing I do, every little move I make. Let's say me and Barak talking earlier, they're gonna do things like climate control tax, carbon tax, trash disposal tax. You're gonna look at your dollar, hey, you might get done with your check, you got about $20 left. After the devil done tax the mess up. Then you gonna come back like, okay, if you get this device in your body, that'll waive all those taxes. And when you're normal, what they gonna do? Oh, give it to me then. I gotta live. Go ahead and let me have it. Cause he don't feel like what we said was true. He don't think he's gonna be penalized for that. And he gonna look at us like, Jacob the mentality, I gotta eat. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, I'm a man. I gotta take care of my house.
In the flesh,
so he gonna tell us, man, forget all that. You wanna believe in some mysterious man in the book, man, you cry, I gotta eat, man. We in the real world. Right. This is real life.
Yeah, I got going back into that part where he said the devil want to know everything, want to know all your things. This is Ezekiel 28:3. It says, "Behold, they are wiser than Daniel." Going into Esau Edom. It says, "There is no secret that they can hide from thee." So that's exactly what that digital currency is doing. They don't want no secrets hiding from you when it comes to this money. They want to be like, no, I see that. I see it. Right. No, you owe me 10% of that now. And shit. And they wise to do evil. That's what they're wise in. They're wiser than they to do evil. And that's unrighteous decrees right there.
And that's one of the main reasons why they're trying to do away with cash out and try to force everybody to go to Fed now. So Fed now is gonna most likely be the new cash out.
You're gonna take over everything. You got to go to Fed now. And like I said earlier, right there, that's so that they can see every cent you spend, and they're gonna raise the taxes on people. They're gonna tax that 10%, 15%, and we're at the point where the grinding, we can't take no more taxes, man. God dang, we struggling to get our daily bread because you're taxing us so much. And I read the precept, be wise to do evil. Right. The only thing Esau good is being evil. I know that's the only thing you give him credit for. He can't do nothing beneficial, nothing helpful, but to do something wicked, Esau's an expert. He's an expert, man. Like, you want to create some suffering on somebody or put somebody in the bad way, go talk to a so-called white man. Hey, he's going to give you all kind of ideas and plans on how to do wickedness. Like, they're great at that, you know? And now that, like, right now, they got think tanks to think to do evil. They get around, coffee, little, what's the eating hashes, little biscuits. How can we impress the children of Israel even more?
Crumpets.
Yeah, crumpets. Yeah, they right now, they speak somewhere in the think tank. Like, shit, they still making it. What can we do now, Johnson?
He's also good at being wicked. He can make it look like it benefits you.
He do. I feel like Prince Christianity is wickedness, and Jake like is good for me, and they'll fight you on that.
I remember they was trying to get rid of the lethal injection, and they was coming up with different ways to kill people. Mainly, but it was so weird about a smashinator, where you can smash 130 people at once when the room just closes. Or something, it was like another one where you sit in a chair and this thing can rip your head off. I'm like, how is that humane? Like, they thinking of all kind of ways to be wicked and cruel and shit. And I was like, that's worse than the damn lethal injection.
Exactly, and that's like children. Who think of a smashinator? Man, that's like little kids, and they're supposed to be smart, educated. Smashinator, we're gonna smush them all together. We can execute a lot of them at once and just put them in a room and just have a room closed and smell like, oh, that's fucked up. It's like, that's the devil, man.
That was horrible. Man. Like, that's the devil. And that came out of Esau's mouth. It was on an article, man.
That's like something my son to think of, man. That's not. They said that's worse than what they did. That's less humane. So they said the devil, he can't. They wicked, man, and they gonna run this day plan. You got something?
Yeah, I got a quick pre-tell. Y'all pretty much broke it down. This is Micah chapter 2. In verse 1, and it said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. In verse 2, and they said they convey fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Woo! Oppress a man in his own house, even in his heritage. Convey and take fields. You do your homework. What group of people do that? So, sources, and we had to point out, like, if I go somewhere, like say I'm in the court of law, I'll tell the judge, Your Honor, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Man, that cuff him right now, I'm going to jail. They say I'm a terrorist. So that's the press memo. Her claim him.
There's another precept that said that he never keep us at home.
Oh yeah. Hey, I think you should know what they say. You say it all the time. That piece will crack me up. And they say, if you find evil there, he be there first.
That's Yahawah. That's Yahawah.
Yeah. If I had to get that,
so
man.
He never keep it at home. That's what that one precept goes. So you cover the fields and take them by violence. It's like, oh yeah, man, it's Poppy over there. Let's go over there. He never stays at home. He goes all the way to some other land, go ravage them and kill them, and then take their resources. Man, never keeping them at home.
Yeah. And the big thing on that, he's so sick on not keeping it home. Esau go to another country like, hey man, why y'all not doing alphabet agenda? Mm-hmm. Why y'all not doing sodomy? Yeah. If you do some sodomy, I'll give you $1 billion in aid. Mm-hmm. And other country like, nah, we don't do sodomy. They destroy my country. They, y'all savages. The military coming, they blowing the whole country up. They wanted to, be in the national, holy how they supposed to be.
Or execute their president and put it in a president.
God, do that move a lot. That's like one of they go-to moves. And now we're at the point where everybody's catching on to that. Haiti is like shit, totally rebelling against Babylon the Great, big time. Matter of fact, all the African countries, the Hamite countries, they getting rid of all them little puppet leaders. Niger did a coup. They getting hip to that. So they getting rid of all them old puppet leaders, and they putting the leaders that they want. Like we like this dude. We about using our resources, our money. Hey man, get that little puppet dude up out of here. So that game plan used to use all the time, but now. It's going away with. That's how I know Esau in trouble.
You can go to Ukraine. That's Zelensky dude. He's a puppet leader.
God.
Yeah. That whole situation, they would like him because he be saying all kind of crazy shit, and he ain't even there.
Exactly. They getting towed up because of him. Mm-hmm. All he had to do was concede and say, okay, we're going back to Russia. He could have still had his country. He wanted for what? Greed, power, pride.
It was a poll. People wanted to go back to Russia.
I remember that. That's what I said. If he would have just said, okay, we back with Russia, his country has still been cool, everything been all right. Hey, he probably be on the winning team because he'd be part of the BRICS nations. He wanted to what? Because you already know what it was. The Babylonians, Americans putting money in his pocket. That's why the people of Ukraine don't like him, because he's getting kickback to do what they say do. Now his whole country's a mess over what? Like we said, it go back to money.
Love of money.
Yeah, Barak was giving dude money.
Love of money.
So he went against what his people wanted, because they said they want to go back to Russia. Like I said, they did a vote. Majority of people say they want to go back to being in Russia. He said no, because he's getting what? He's getting money from back on Great America. Now look at your country. And then it's so bad you over talking noise. You ain't even, you over there in NATO countries in Europe talking about need more. Hey man, if I was in Ukraine, like, hey man, we about to try to run a phone dude and hey, knock dude off, man. We over here suffering.
That real demon on.
Trying to go to BRICS now.
Just say,
That's the beast ain't no more.
Yeah, I got both of those precepts that y'all quoted earlier too. So the first one being Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 3. And it said, for the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith, by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth my wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Esau to the T, man. Esau want everything. He want resources. He want people. He wants the worship. This devil want everything. If you show up in a country, you got something good, and it's profitable, you like it, this devil coming to, hey, if he can't talk you out of it, he gonna use force to get you out of it, out of sword.
And that's that very next precept right there, because that's his motto right there. Order at chaos, which is order out of chaos. He's going to create the chaos. And this is Ecclesiastes, aka Rawchaa, chapter 12, and verse 17. And it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. I'm going to read that again. It says, if adversity come upon them, thou shalt find him there first. And who is that him? None other than Esau, Edom, so-called white man. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee.
Ooh, that's his MO right there. He come in, he used our word to get countries and continents, man. Y'all come on here to spread the word of Jesus Christ. And y'all close your eyes, pray with your eyes closed, and close their eyes. They wake up and it's a knife in their stomach. You know, he tell them it's God's will for me to get this land. Lay down. They go in there and rap the women and children. That's what that devil do.
Verse 18. And it said, he shall shake us like he will shake his head and clap his hand and whisper much and change his countenance.
Ooh, change his face. He gonna come in smiling. I'm pure. I'm white. We're good. I'm here to give infrastructure. We're gonna build your infrastructure, get you clean water. You know, we're gonna get you some clean food and give you medicine. Ooh, that's another one too. You come in, that devil come in, I'm gonna give you some medicine. And you better not take it, man.
You're doing that with the money now. That's why the CBD says, are we doing this to help you? That money is dirty, is sick, you got diseases on it, it's old, and we coming with something new that's going to be better for you. It's going to make you convenient. You ain't got to wait in lines for it. Just tap your hand and scan your forehead. And
that's how it go. Like it's something good. And they're going to get it. And the devil going to come on like an intercom in they CHRP. And they're going to realize, I done messed up. They're going to say, why are you outside of zone 352? Get back in your zone 0046.
Deducting credits every 2 minutes you're out of the zone. Like,
you know, popping like intercom. Why are you asleep? All citizens not to be sleeping at 6 p.m. You supposed to be parked to do your task in this area.
It's gonna be like what is that movie? In the what is that, man? Demolition Man.
Ah, yeah, I love that.
You are fined 2 credits every time you're doing something wrong. And see, he's gonna be in total control over that. But he tricked you into playing like it was good for you.
And go watch that movie, y'all, called Demolition Man, where Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. In that movie, they had the CHRP in the movie. Remember when he got pressed up the ice? They had to go ahead and put the device in his body. They said everybody got it. Yeah. Hey, that was a good movie, man.
His money was hooked up to that device. They was taking credits out every time he cussed.
He cussed.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech was gone. That movie right there, that was a very prophetic movie. I recommend all y'all try to go watch it. I got it on DVD. Go watch the movie Wesley Snipes. That's Esau really his fantasy. That's what he want to bring online. You know, it's gonna be they about to get rid of freedom of speech now. Who is like licking their chops to take over? If we under a pandemic, the Constitution gets suspended. Who takes over power? Biden signed into law to where the WHO takes over in any type of domestic pandemic situation. You go by WHO rules. And WHO was basically talking about like brother the lesson. Hey, everybody said like we gonna be reduced to animals. We're on the same level as animals. We ain't gonna get no rights. You're gonna get this universal basic income. You might be landing a FEMA camp. You know, it's gonna be a FEMA camp. They're gonna say it's a home though. They're gonna say it's some flats. Them look a camp. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be in there, and you can't go to city. You can't do nothing without getting about 10 permissions. You know, and if you do anything to buck the system, Esau gonna snatch you up. And then you ain't gonna get no help from Yahawah because you got the device in your body. Like you gonna look like, depart from me, I never knew you. Mine stands stiff with me. My people ain't got a device in their body. You know, and I'm gonna get this right here while y'all getting that. But we gotta bring this out. This is like the main thing. And this is Revelation 13. I'm gonna start at 16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a work in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, set thee at the mark of the name of the beast or the name of his name. 18, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, but it's the number of a man, and his number is 603 That barcode got the 666 on it. It's the number of a man. That man is Esau Edom, aka the white man. And when the money goes digital, that's how I can stop you from buying or selling, unless you have, you know, my device. I can do that. And he said, both small, great, you're gonna have everybody on it. As everybody starting to realize, like, U.S. economy collapses, the whole global economy gonna collapse. Everybody's economy is intertwined with each other. You know, all the merchants overseas, everybody got rich off Babylon the Great, man. Off them stealing and killing and destroying. So everybody gonna collapse.
I want to read that very same verse in the NLT version right here, just so people can, you know, really the false prophet is gonna try to tell you what the market of beast is anyway. What they're gonna try to say is otherwise besides their MOTB, their RFIDCHIP. But real quick, it's Revelation 13:16 in the NLT. It says he required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on their forehead, which we know that it's gonna be an implant. You know, Esau either tried to change it up right here. When verse 17 will be the point, it said, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. It said wisdom is needed here. Let one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. So right here in verse 17 in NLT even said you need that mark in order for you to buy and sell in this society. And also what was it Charles Schwab in the World Economic Forum, he said in order for you to participate in society, you got to have that CBDC, right? And so we're telling you that market fee is that RFIDCHIP. That's what it is, all right? And ignore all them other false camps that tell you otherwise. They're going to lead you to that slaughter if you do.
Mm-hmm. Yep, time, man. Well said. Like this devil, man. As I say, the other I only say they get by with that. Like when you read the scriptures, it says you cannot buy or sell since you have it. That should show you it's an economic type of thing. It ain't no spiritual mark or worship of Jesus, none of that stuff. This is dealing with money. Yeah, sin, yeah.
All that bullshit. That's, you know, come on, man.
They get by because they're pushing comfort. They're pushing peace and safety. Right. They got people that want to hear the sweet things and don't want to hear the correct. Hey, get yourself together. They won't be lied to.
Yeah, that's the spirit right there. That's in the scripture where in Isaiah where he said prophesied unto me smooth things, prophesied me to see. Kind of people in the congregation that are like that, that are of that mindset.
There's been a whole bunch of questionable things that people been coming out and people just sat there in the congregation and did like a hopeful level to say, you said what?
Right.
Walk out.
Like, what? You tripping?
Hopefully that will most likely, apply 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit. You know, ultimately you're gonna try that spirit. You're gonna see, okay, this person I shouldn't be listening to right here because he's not speaking according to this word right here.
And we John the Baptist ain't in the truth. I'm bouncing out.
Yeah, exactly. Gone. You know?
Telling me the word of the Lord ain't in the word of the Lord ain't in the Holy Bible, but some
the word of the Lord is contained within the Bible.
Yeah, I'm bouncing out.
Yeah, he said the Bible is not the word of God, but the word of God is not the Bible.
Yeah, so it's like it's.
And who said they got going by the book of Hebrews because that said thus said the Lord.
Yeah,
as I said they're not using Hebrews. I'm like, dude, that's what faith is. Like, how you gonna and then you removing words, books. What the Lord say? You moving books. Right, I said that can't, man. They about to be destroyed, man.
What that? I think that's Proverbs 30:6. Add now thou unto the word, and let thou be found alive.
Ooh, hey, that dude did that, man. I'm gonna pull this right here.
22 and 19, 18. Yep.
I'm gonna pull this right because it's gonna go on both of y'all. And it reads, "Move far from me vanity and lies. Right. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed with food convenient for me." That goes back to what I was saying earlier. Your daily bread, man. The Lord ain't gonna give you too much. He ain't gonna give you too little. He's gonna give you just enough convenient for you. You do the work of the Lord and do what you need to do. You know, because he ain't gonna make you this real poor. And he ain't gonna make you real rich.
That's a precept too. The Lord said, I forgot it was someone, loosely paraphrasing. He was saying, "Don't make me too poor because I'm gonna curse the Lord. Don't make me too rich because I'm not gonna." Lord. Keep me in with your daily bread. I can't. I'm gonna look that precept up, but it's definitely in there.
It go perfect with that, but I just read it right
here. And I tell you what, going back into Matthew the 4th chapter, because Yahawashi, when he's tempted by the devil again, in the very first verse, you know, he's I'm gonna start at verse 1, Matthew 4:1. He said, "Then Yahawashi led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou the Son of the Most High, command these stones be made bread." In verse 4 is the point. He said, but he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahawashi." You see, and that's pretty much going back into what the Aki brought out. He said, "Feed me with knowledge and understanding." You see, and Yahawashi showed that example when he was tempted of the devil. And this is why we're supposed to be followers of Yahawashi right there. Because he's showing you, all throughout the scripture, he showed you an example. He showed you how to be living in the sinful flesh and how to walk in the sinful flesh as well. But he said right there, he told the devil right there, he said, by every word, he said, man is not to live by bread alone, ultimately food, money, but also by living by the word of Yahawashi, ultimately going back to what James said, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. All right. You gotta do the work. You can't just hear it. A lot of people hear it, don't really take it seriously, right? And that's why they're not gonna be, he said, because you kept the word of my patience, I should keep you from the hour of temptation. Yep. You're at least paraphrasing. Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Exactly. So I'm gonna bring this right here because I want to bring out the penalty if you take the micro CHIP, which is the MOTB. This Revelation 14:9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand," verse 10, "the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he should be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." So if you take that device, hey, Yahawah is going to punish you. He said fire and brimstone. That goes to the chariots, the thermonuclear missiles that's going to be fired. That's how you're going to be tortured with fire and brimstone, man. It said the presence of the angels and the presence of the Lamb. Who's the Lamb? The Lamb is Yahawashi. He's that perfect sacrificial lamb right there. So the Lord going to be with that and let you burn. You're not going to get beamed up in no chariot and get salvation if you got that micro CHIP in your body. If you got that, he said, hey, you gonna get that wrath. You're going to know about pain, man. You're going to get the wrath of Yahawashi. He said you're going to get it without mixture. So you're going to get the pure wrath, man. And I don't want that. You don't want to smoke with the Lord, man. He's going to give you a very horrible, excruciating death, if you take that MOTB, which the majority of the world is prepped to already get it. So we talk to the hopeful elect, the sheep, like, don't get there, resist that. Build your resistance up now. Start following and believe, putting your faith in the Lord right now. So when it's getting ready to manifest, it's not far out.
You know, a lot of 2/3 will say, "Oh, what you gonna do with that? Oh, that's far away." Man, no, it ain't, man. They can crash the dollar this year, at the end of the month. They wanted to. You know, they wanted to. So everything prep. The MOTB is prep. Elon Musk got the approval. So everything is already speed. Everything the Lord said is gonna come to pass, and not come to pass. You can see it.
And then he said, "Don't we tarry? Don't we tarry? Wait for it, because it will surely come."
It's gonna surely come.
Hey,
They could try to say, "Look, it's gonna happen. Let's later on, all that, man." I don't even feel like it's tarrying no more. It's here.
right.
You know.
I got a quick one. This is Revelation 21, and we start at 7. It says, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son." Verse 8 to 20. It says, "But the fearful, unbelieving, and the abominable, the murderers, the whoremongers, the scoffers, the idolaters, the liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death."
Woo!
Hey, and that whole list that he just went down right there, those are all the people that mind the things of the flesh right there. All of those people, he said, the fearful, the unbelieving, the whoremongers, all of those people that pretty much occupied in the cares of this world, they're going to reach that second death.
The scoffers, the idolaters, the scoffers goes to those who scoff us for saying the mark of the beast is the CHIB.
Man, hey, and see, and right there, that tells you right there, Apostle John was seeing, maybe was seeing a vision that the Lord got a hit list, where it goes back to what Ezekiel the 9th chapter, where it said slaves utterly made in little children. All right, with those who don't have that spiritual mark, which is at the Y. So if you ain't got that spiritual mark, the Heavenly Father is going to slay you. He's going to kill you. This is why the 2/3 is going to be cut off and die. Those are the 2/3 right there in that list right there.
You don't want to be in their lots. We tell you to come meet the Lord while he may be found. While his word is out, his information is out. You got all these good edifying lessons on the YouTube. You know, brothers going out in the highway and hedges. You know, while that's going out, man, get it while you can. Because when it go down, when all this hit, man, you're not going to be able to, you're going to be, like I said, they're going to be searching for us. Where he at, man? He said this, he said that. I'm looking for the prophecy where it's at. We're going to be applying what we learned. We ain't got time to break down those scriptures for you. You should have got it while you had the liberty, while everything was still going. Get the scriptures now. Don't wait till it's too late. Then I want to, now I need to know. What's the names? Now I need to get it, man. Why you got liberty, get it now. You know?
I got a quick chapter to back you up, man. This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. And it says, "Behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahawah power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord Yahawashi. And it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it."
See, there it goes. We at the point where they about to do that. You know, YouTube, the brother, what was it, Bakar, he just put it out there. YouTube talking about taking down all our channels. Because they got now getting more control of the narrative. You know, the reason they feel like they planned and worked so good last time is because the prophets was here, put out the prophecy, the people who listened to us, and they didn't go. The Bible, sir. It's all good. The prophecies in the Bible bring what they about to do and who they are. And they're like, hey, that book is divisive. That book is hate speech. You know, we need to get rid of that.
And guess who they using it? Guess who they using it talking about the Bible?
They give our rights to. So, hey, the word is not going to be our fault. We're not going to be our fault. And everything, the process is all moving quickly. Everything is coming, like all the the other nations getting their weapons ready. They got to go to war. You got, hey, Africa, Ham is about to be totally liberated from Babylon the Great. That's going to be something. Babylon the Great needs Africa's resources to, you know, uphold themselves. And then
not only do they need their resources, man, to Africa, they got countries on top of countries.
food,
hey, man,
all the food they get from Africa. Everybody get cut off. And then China might say, you know what? Hey, no more for me either. And that's really going to hurt Babylon the Great. Everything you get, most say made in China. You know?
They already cut the lights out in France because they can't get no energy from Africa.
See that? See? What I'm talking about? France ain't got no lights because they can't get their power from Africa no more. That's about to be all of Babylon the Great. And at least they want that. They like I was saying earlier, born out of chaos. They're going to create chaos. He's going to come in like a superhero. I got it. Put this micro CHIP in your body. You got a facility we'll take you to. You'll be safe. We got clean water. We got food. Put the device in your body. You good. And if Jake don't know nobody, they're going to do it. They're going to feel like I ain't got no choice. Or they're going to feel like, oh, I got to do it to feed my babies. Like they not going to put their faith in the Lord at all. They don't even know the Lord. I said, you got a lot of Israelites who don't know the Lord. At the point, I feel like you need to know the Lord. If you don't know the Lord and the devil shut the lights out, hey, it's going to be bad for you, man. You ain't going to know what to do. You ain't going to know who your enemies is. You got Jake running right up to the military. Yeah, we over here. This little Tay-Tay, my wife. We home. That's all tango. Come on. It's like that. You don't even know that's your enemy. Yeah, Jake don't even know. They going to run right to it. They don't know to be quiet. You know, roast up some little grasshoppers or something. Like Jake ain't in their mindset.
They ain't gonna know to apply that precept with the proverb where they said the prudent man sees the evil come and hideth himself.
Exactly. But you gotta know your enemies is. You got a lot of Jakes. I tell the so-called white man, your enemy, man, Jake, me and him would be an enemy. Your white man gave me a job. Right. Your white man been good to me. There's hatred in your heart. You in the hate group. You know?
So many of them like, man, if it wasn't for this white lady, man, she took me to church and everything. Gave me all. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. God, yeah, you plantation Christianity, man, you got to die.
Exactly. Now I'm at the point now, I don't even fight. I just lay back like, okay, we'll see how much that white man love you. Wait till get to the nitty gritty, you gonna see it.
And that's what you call applied wisdom right there. Because what the person say, he that is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Exactly. White. Hey, you think Esau good? Go back 56 years of your people's history. Was the white man good then? What'd he do for you then? Hey, he ain't changed.
You got grandparents that lived through that time. How them tell you about it?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if you want to hear from them. They gonna tell you too. The white man gave me a job.
Right, yeah.
You know, my grandparents was all messed up.
Forget.
Yeah, they gonna have you the wrong spirit, man. I say, watch out for them too. They like love. You know? So, hey man, it's about to get bad, man. Esau about to show his horns. He's about to show how diabolical he is. See, he done lost the facade. He done lost the finesse. He's been made bare. You know? So he ain't got no choice now but to show you, his true nature. Show you how ruthless he is, how he get down. Plus, they try to do a reset. What Trump say, make America great again? Yep. The devil realize he in a trick bag. To reset, make my country good again, you got to go back to slavery. I don't want to pay you no livable wage. Nah, man, I want to do like I did your great-great-grandpa. I want to give you some slop, and you go out here, and you fix, and you do work, man. You move these packages, you do this thing, and that's how we're going to fix my economy. I need my free slave labor back. That's what Esau saying.
And that was that and that slogan right there pretty much goes to what Psalm 55 and 21 in Shabbat, the 12th chapter as well too, because he said the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips. And when he said make America great again, he made it sound good.
It sounds good. Edomites.
Yeah. And some of them 2-3 bug out Jake that was supporting his ass, it sounded good to them.
The mega hat wearing, that's a lot of them too. Yeah. And they so caught up with the news, they like, if you still caught up with politics and grown, I feel like you're really a fool. You're really a fool. They are really Democrat. It's about Democrats. No, it's about Republicans. I'm like, bro, both of them is criminals, man. They both operate the same. That's like you tell me. The cripple gangsters are blood gangsters. That's what they both gangsters. They're different colors. They might have a particular how they do the same thing. Kill and sell drugs.
And it's crazy. The colors are the same, red and blue, just like the Democrat and the Republican.
Same thing. They do the same thing. They just put on suits and they kill you with paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Stroking the pen with them. They off in the office with a desk and they sign some legislation. That's gonna jack you up.
Isaiah 10:1.
You know what I'm saying? Jake gotta get his little pistol off his dresser and go out and find you and do something to you,
That's Esau's two-party system. issues in two different areas of the community.
God, but it's the same, get the same progress.
Their red and blue is all over.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, in the boxing, they used to have, they
Red
still
corner,
do got a
blue
red.
corner. Yeah, you got a red corner, blue corner.
But it was political then. That's how they used to fight out the difference.
Have some big fights to death, huh?
Yeah.
When we're going to that policy.
That's how boxing got started.
That's what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah, that's exactly how boxing got started.
I'm like, golly, I said, look at that history. And then you want to put, I'm Democrat, I'm Republican, nigga, you a fool. That's what you is. You know, especially I see them old days talking that, like, no, you ain't figured that out yet. In my 38 years of living, I done figured that out. I figured that out way back then. I'm like, you still rolling on that? Say, Jake, this. The 2/3, like, they don't have a light switch in their head. It don't never click. They just go through the motions and go through the motions, get kicked in the butt, go through the motions, and it never just, I'm like, they not critical thinkers. Like, you ever just sat down and thought about your situation?
Isaiah 1:3, when it said the ox knoweth his owner, the ass is mad to crib, but Israel does not consider.
Don't consider, man. That's all I'm like, thank God I consider. Like, something ain't right, man. And so now we know what they about to do, these movements, the economic movements. All these moves the devil is doing is to get so he can put a device in your body, micro CHIP. And when you put that in your body, he ain't got to worry about you no more. He ain't a whole food leg. I just put my neural link in him. We got him, John. Exactly. Hey, watch this. Hey, push a button, call him up right now. Hey, like the movie we talked about earlier, they keep calling Tyrone. They might be so high tech, they push a button and you do what they say do. They make you go commit a murder. But you ain't want to do. That's it. Playing games to make them do this. Olympic black.
Yeah, that's exactly what they saying too.
Hey, you want to see something funny? Johnson make him jump off the building. Watch this. You know, they just jump off the building, everybody crying. Well, I don't know why he did that. Yeah, Esau made him do.
That's what they do when they have people freeze up on camera.
Yeah, they push their button on.
Sit back live and watch me make this thing freeze up.
Holy Ghost. God, man.
Nigga freeze up on it on live TV.
On live TV, man. Embarrassing, man. Make a joke out of Jake, man. That's why now, with the wisdom not understanding Yahawashi, we ain't going for that no more. Like, man, I'll smack the syringe out of Esau's hand, talking about put this in your body. We're not about to roll too much. Now it's over with. Time up. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know there's something about somebody for me. So I'm not listening to what you say do no more. And like the Lord lets us know wisdom so cold, we acting like we rolling the appropriate time. We kind of rolling with his game plan. Like I'll be at work. Devil, I know you don't like me, and you want to put me in a murder. Guess what? I don't like you either. I want to do the same thing. So we on the same level playing field. I notice when you like that, Esau don't like that. Esau look at you like something wrong with him. I don't like the way he look at me. We need to do something about Tay. Tay need a new attitude. You know, I be asking him, Edomite tap me on my shoulder when I'm at work. I didn't even think about the Edomite. Edomite tap me on the shoulder like, hey, man, you need to smile. I think you about to murder me. I'm like, I don't even think about you, dude. What you talking about? That's the spirit that was on him, though. Like, I had 2 Edomites tell me that. I'm like, dang, y'all know it's about to go down. Like, I wasn't even, I'm over here working. You all thinking I'm about to come get you right now. I'm like, dude, we on the clock. What must it do to make me to come get you right now? So I'm like, dang, the spirit is hollering at you that hard. You that scared. Because, man, the spirit of truth is here, man. The spirit of Yahawashi is here now. And it's on his men, and Esau afraid. Because we the control group. We the group Esau, like, what are we going to do about this group? I got this group. No, they going to go for it. This group right here, they're very resilient. They don't like us. They hate us. They talk bad about us. They call us Edomites. What we going to do about this group? I don't think they're going to take it. He's like, okay, we'll just use the droid army. You know they say they're supposed to get spiritual power. What about that, though? They like, you know what, let's wait about 2 months. Let's make some upgrade. Let's wait. I think that's what keep making Esau wait, man. You know, for a little bit. But he's going to get to the point where he got to break it out. He can't wait no more. Right now, I think he's waiting.
Terry.
Yeah, they say he's tearing because he's scared. You know, the other thing, like, wait, man, let me rack up about 6 more billion. Then we do it.
Right.
Did he get to that point? Let's wait a little bit longer. Now I got a deal for $7 billion. Then let's do it. They all like they're gonna slap the pen down. No, we doing it right now. Get you on your money. We got to do it right now. Like You got more. It's getting bigger. This problem is getting bigger, man. You can't tear it. Bring it in right now. Announce on the news. Dollar collapse.
That's when the Spirit of the Lord gonna come in too, and that's another thing these devils don't know, that we're waiting on Yahawashi Yahawashi to come back. That's when we're gonna get unleashed. You know, because he's gonna create them battle actions. He already got it set up. And so, you know, that's mainly what we're waiting on. You know, as the scripture says, wait you upon me until I rise up to the break. And that's open. That's what we're waiting for right there.
Isaiah 59:19.
Yeah. And the fact that them devils are coming at us saying, the ox that came at us saying you need to smile. Like, nah, we gonna smile whenever y'all about to y'all shall come back and rain terror on y'all ass. That's when we gonna start smiling. You know?
God, it is boiled down, man. So watch out. Hey, keep your eyes on the BRICS nations. Watch the dollar. It's about this collapsing now. That's why gas is what, 360 something?
Man,
350?
365 last time I checked.
Okay, gas is up, dollar collapsing. Because the Saudi Arabians, the ones that got all the oil, they doing a deal with India where they don't use the US dollar no more. Like, they did a workaround. So the dollar, the gas price is gonna shoot up from here on out. That's about to be messed up.
And it's crazy because I know they still got some girls, but they still want to raise the price up and being greedy.
I like the greedy. I gotta hurt people. You gotta be in a bad way for me before you win or something.
Right.
I can't make it good for you, give you relief, and they think you're gonna take my new product that roll out. Now I gotta make it real bad for you when you up there hollering, you in misery. You can't even put no gas in your car to take your babies to school. Then he's coming like Superman. I got it, baby. Fed now. This the answer to all your problems.
When I virtually find you, you will find him there first.
They'll come, man, to sign up for this Fed now. They're going to read the fine print. They're going to say, go to the station, grab a syringe. They're doing it like they got the tattoo people doing it.
Right.
They go there, little prick, flip, flap. That scripture say, what it say, if you trust in Egypt, you should go in your hand and pierce it.
Yeah, what was to them that put that trust in Egypt?
Yeah, God.
They're
going to go in there, blah, blah. She going to get her thing. Because it look dumb 2/3. They already think it's convenient. They think it's tight. They're already ready to get it. They're going to tell you, you need to go get yours. Get your thing. It's good. Quit being like that. Don't be listening to them hate groups. And go get it. They're going to tell us, man, you need to be a man and feed your vibe. I can see you saying that right now. Go get that CHIP by any means necessary. You need to provide. If you can't provide, you ain't a man. And if a week 2/3 Jake simp, he can be like, oh shoot, I gotta go get it. She right. Click.
And you know,
hey, that's a precept. She sent you to there. You about to say that?
That precept of the woman who came to the beginning of sin.
Yeah, and y'all die. Hey,
and that precept reigned terror throughout this C19 situation. It was a lot of dates that allowed that woman to go, that mother and that woman to go get that
right.
shit.
So I got a lot of Jakes. And the big reason they went and got it is because their mother told them to go get it.
The scriptures told you too. It said, don't give over your power into a woman.
Yep.
God, don't give your strength to a woman.
Yeah.
Or the ways to destroy kings. Set tip up for her. Man. I know it's great. You got women telling me what to do.
And that's crazy because they said, by the way, with the destroyed kingdom, don't you know, you as one individual man of the Lord, you bring it forth the kingdom.
God.
And that's
standing with us.
Ooh, man.
The scripture like a new thing, but women should rule over them.
Yep.
And that's happening at a high clip nowadays. Your average Jake relationship, especially if they well off, the women run that. He run that. That Jake man, he would jump through hoops to do whatever she say do to keep her uncomfortable. You know? They said we talking about this open camp. I know Jake man, they gotta, ask his woman to even speak.
Man,
you can't speak without, she gotta get him to go ahead to even talk. I'm like, man, ain't no way in the world I can live like that. But majority Jake living like that. That's Isaiah 3:12 too. Yep. That's my children, my people, children rule over you.
Yep. Children are the oppressors.
Yep, children are oppressors. The women rule over you. Yep. That's Isaiah 3:12, man. And they like I said, the women, just like the scripture said earlier, women are leading Jake to the death because she don't know no better. Mm-hmm. All she knows about what it say. Yep. Woe to a woman that what it say? Yep. Woe to a woman that is at ease, or something like a woman that lives in pleasure is dead if she living.
The woman that living. Yeah, you got it right out.
Okay, woman living pleasure, she's dead if she living. Man, Eve over here in straight luxury. She getting extortion, child support,
right,
alimony. all kind of simps. She make a little social media account. It's all kind of simps. Baby, I pay this.
And that's why
Baby, I pay that.
Isaiah 32:9, where it says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease."
You kind.
And that word "at ease" it basically goes into pride. Those women that basically they got all of this alimony, and then it cause them to have pride. So that's why he said, "Rise up, you women that are at ease."
At ease goes into comfortability too.
Yeah,
they're comfortable in their wickedness.
And I got to think about it too.
And
Like,
they're comfortable not being able to suffer the consequences of their wicked acts as well too.
kind, they don't know accountability. What's that? Wicked woman works her mouth. Self done no evil.
Yeah.
I also noticed too, the main people that's gonna be pushing the MOTB are it's gonna be Eve.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the main one peddling that. Like earlier, both of y'all said Eve wants to be comfortable. It's a person of comfort. So you think Eve gonna be able to go outside the windows and eat bugs? Hell nah, your average Eve ain't about to do that, man. She's not about to eat no grasshoppers. I'm going to get my MOTB. I'm leaving you. You know? Yeah, she can't do that, man. She got to go. Man, let's say it's going to be very few sisters that get righteousness that like get salvation.
She'll be over there patting her head. Hell nah.
Yeah, I can't live in no woods.
I think my
Hey,
hell
first mosquito bite, first mosquito bite she get. She's going to get
They
MOTB.
won't eat no grasshoppers, but they'll go get extra for the shrimp. It's the same thing.
Locusts, you can't eat no shrimp. Like this is lawful. That's not.
Right.
But Esau said that the shrimp is good. So Eve's mind, the shrimp is good. As soon as she get one mosquito bite, she going right to the FEMA camp and try to convince you to go with her. And if you're a weak simp man, they gonna do it, man. A lot of J gonna get destroyed because of they women, man.
Right.
You gonna tell them, man, get it, man. Them dudes is lying. Don't listen to them. You can get that.
You ain't gonna get Eve past the explanation of what stealth camping is. As soon as you try to explain how we about to be living, she gonna be there. She ain't even leaving the house.
Hey, like I said, you go get it, man. He's like, I'm not, no. She gonna convince you to go get it. Or try. There's a lot of dudes gonna get destroyed because of they woman, man. You know, these simp dudes, they don't know how to he gonna convince them, like, oh, I'll tell you who else, man. This other camp's gonna convince dudes to get it. I can see Eve saying that's in IUIC. They're gonna say, the MOTB is sin.
Right.
We can repent. So get your MOTB, the microchip, and then repent to Jesus, and you good.
And that's how they twist the
That's the
scripture right there. That, you read it in Revelation 14:9, because it said that if any man receive, you know, and that right there, that's the key word right there for that bullshit ass lie that they're trying to pull out. You know, because there is members of the IUIC that said that if you receive the mark, you can repent from it. No, you can't, motherfucker.
SUPK said, hey, you can get the, if it's a chip, you can get it because the Lord wants you to eat.
Yep, they said that too.
Man.
HOI, the Bible, you said you can take it out.
Oh,
yeah. See,
Yep.
the other camps, they said Yahawah up to get that good lake of fire, and fire and brimstone destruction.
The Lord wants me to eat. Take my chip.
ISPK is horrible, man. That's what I said. Everybody ISPK, all them jakes dead. Because all the stuff I heard Jenna Johanna say, that other dude that looked like him, ain't nowhere in the world I could be in that camp, man. That dude said a lot of blasphemy type stuff, man.
And that's how you know that they because all of these false camps, man, they got a congregation that just said prophesy to me on the smooth thing, the seat. You know, they got a big ass and that represents 2/3 right there.
I see. I feel like it's the biggest Hebrew Israelite camp in the U.S. I think Nate got the most members.
Yeah.
And if they don't leave, all them going.
Yeah,
Tell somebody who ain't read the scripture. Like you said, we read Revelation 14:9 says different. And I was looking at Jake like, damn,
even if
y'all need to say something.
Even if you was to get it and then you get it taken out, no, you still received it.
Exactly. You know? You received it, so it don't matter. The Lord knows you ain't got faith. You prove you ain't got faith when you take it.
Right.
That's already set up in Max. So like I said, Lord, see you took that out, it don't matter to him. You got it. It's a HOI is horrible, man. I don't like none of them camps. You know, great millstone apostle elders, they kept the word pure, man.
Right.
Subscribe to that doctrine and the like-minded brothers. That's it. They ain't wavering in that, man. They warning the sheep, and they do this thing, you know, in all sincerity. These other camps, shoot, everybody. I know some other camps like IUIC. That's like woman friendly.
Yeah,
That's Eve friendly right there.
That's the biggest simp over there.
Yeah, I know that camp ain't got it, man. That camp, that's why Eve said IUIC. Every Eve I meet that knows Hebrew, like usually they either GOCC or IUIC.
GOCC,
Yeah, a lot of women. Yeah, hey, they got a lot of women too. I met a GOCC, and hey, I met a GOCC Eve where Elder Matazaku, she showed that. I real.
Telling them to this contrary thing you just did.
Right.
Speaking the truth. He said, y'all brothers speaking the truth about Eve. So I'm like, yeah, we know, brother. We deal with them. We know.
Hey, that's the scripture. Shit.
Yeah. You said, did you see it? They said, my main enemies when I was first coming to was Eve. They all like, don't do it. Don't read it. Stop. I'm like, yeah, you want me to be a Babylonian. That's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, being in that Eve spirit.
He called the police on us. We was down that way. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, man. Rolled that out. That was almost like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, he called the police on eating my husband. I want to hear that.
And they must thought we were going to.
What's that, Michael 17?
That with it actually speaks about the woman is pretty much the bodyguard of Esau.
Yeah, I think an old boy called him. You know,
that's the preacher I'm getting ready to read right here, man. When it said, "She that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her." That's Micah 7:10. And you know, and she shall be trodden down at the mire of the street because she joined herself with Esau Edom program. And you know, there's another precept where I think there's Isaiah 13:16, where it said, "Everyone that found with Esau Edom, Luke paraphrasing, shall be thrust through with the sword." And that's the heat to the fullest right there. They're gonna be trodden down at the mire of the street. They're gonna get gunned down right along with Esau Edom kingdom.
Yes, Isaiah 13:15.
13:16, all right. And now this is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. And it says, when he is about to fill his belly, right? And so when he is about to fill his belly, that is talking about Esau Edom when he get his basically his beast system set up, right? And so he's not going to be, once you get all of this MOTB system set up, he's not going to be able to live in for long. So that's why in Job, he said when he is about to fill his belly, then Yahawashi shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And see, once they feel like they got everything in place and they feel like they can, you know, party up and enjoy, that's when Yahawashi shall gonna rain terror on them, man. Which ultimately brings me to the next precept, which is Isaiah 47:1. And it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there's no throne, O daughters of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And it says, take the millstone and grind and uncover the light, bear the lead, uncover the thighs, and pass over the river. And it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not lead thee as
This is no all the east. Everything you have a hard time maintaining it. And what did the Lord say? He not gonna finish the MOTB. He gonna start it. And wait, man. I can't. I'm starving. You know, that's why you should be fasting now. Do that training. We're gonna wake this devil out. He's not going. This thing ain't gonna last like at all. It's gonna go quick. You know, because he's having a hard time bringing it up. And once it go up, he's gonna have so much opposition. He's gonna be banking with 2/3 his own people, other craziness. He's gonna have like certain areas with power on. Wake this devil out. We can win. We got the devil. All we gotta do is endure and be strong, man. Keep that faith. That faith gonna hold us. Keep that. The devil about to lose. He already lost. He losing now.
It's already written. We got the victory.
Exactly.
And that goes to Revelation 12:12, because the devil shall come down on you having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. And there's another preacher that think about it with the twofold, when he says, if it is possible, he shall deceive the very elect, but it is not possible. And that his day shall be shortened for the elect's sake. Loosely paraphrase. And so that's how you know that we got the victory, man. Lord willing.
That's gonna help too. The day's gonna be short. Yep. We ain't gonna be suffering this long time. Day's gonna go by short.
Scriptures also even said that when the devil do come down, he's gonna lift up a standard against him.
Oh yeah, that's the Isaiah 59:19. I'm waiting on that.
You're gonna turn up some of us in the
battle. Patiently waiting on that. That's that get back time. Then that's that mighty recompense time. Then that's when the hunter's gonna get down. I'm ready for hunt season. Right. You know, we fishing right now. I'm ready for hunt season, y'all follow. And it's coming soon. That's the great thing about it. You know, up to my spirit, hunt season's about to start up. So with that being said, you got any more, Barak?
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, just sum up everything we just said, the whole chapter. And this is Matthew 6:31-33. Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink?
Right.
Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But ye seek the kingdom of Yahawah and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you.
Woo! I like that, man. That, like I said, that wrapped everything up right there.
Man, I think I read something similar to that in was it Revelation 21:8, where it said, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things." Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful
right there, man. Hey, ponder on that scripture that Brother Barak has read, y'all scholars today. That's gonna carry us through right there. That being said, man, we've been edifying. We give our praise and glory to
Yahawah, Shem, Rawchaa, Qadash,
God, baby.
Shalom.
Hey, Kwame Yasharala. Hey, we got the victory, Yasharala. Hang on, we got the victory. Good camp, actually.